Welcome back to Yogaxpress, your virtual stretch clinic that helps you move the body to still the mind. Viewers at home who have been watching us on this program every day might be a little surprised that we appear to have changed our approach. Calling it, instead of your mobile stretch clinic, we decided because you're practicing with us, watching us on air, on the screen, we have now decided to call it the virtual stretch clinic. And literally what we are trying to do here between the three of us, we are going to help you move your body to still the mind, because that's what yoga is all about. It's about movement, and it's about basically spinal health. My name is Banu, and I'm your host for this program, and I have two wonderful participants, our wonderful guests here today. To my left, you may have met Josiane Hurd. Josiane has been with us in several episodes before, and in just a moment she's going to tell you a little bit about herself. She's been away for a while, so you may have forgotten some of the crazy things that Josiane does. To my right, we have Donna Ryback. Donna has been with us in at least 3 episodes before.
Yes.
And welcome back, Donna. I'm so glad you're here today.
Thank you.
We'll start with Donna's introduction in just a moment. Donna will tell us a little bit about herself again in about a couple of minutes. Before that, we have some housekeeping to do. Yogaxpress is filmed in the studios of Manhattan Neighborhood Network. It is a daily yoga fitness program that airs Monday through Friday at 1:30 in the afternoon Eastern Time on Time Warner 57, RCN 84, and FiOS 35. Folks at home, if you've been stretching with us for a while and you suddenly feel the need to come and stretch with us in the studios, please know that this is a very open program. You're welcome to come and stretch with us anytime. As a first-time participant, we will give you a DVD copy of your participation with us, but only for the first time. We'll also give you a copy of the book Yoga Secrets, and I'm going to hold it up for whichever camera is able to pick it up. In this box, you have 8 plus 2 ailment-specific cards. We'll also give you a postcard with a simple sequence called 48 Plus that has 48 basic stretches to target 32 muscle groups, glands, and organs, and address 8 common ailments in under 20 minutes a day. Ladies, do we have 20 minutes a day for our good health? Donna?
We should.
Josiane?
We should.
Absolutely.
Oh, yes, more.
Donna, tell our viewers a little more about yourself before we start stretching. I would like you and Josiane to introduce yourselves. Oh, before we go ahead, watch how Donna and Josiane are sitting. They're both sitting in a posture called Sukhasana, which is very close to Padmasana, full Padmasana, which Josiane is crazy enough to try very often, is where you get your heels right across to the opposite side of your inner thighs. And I'm sitting in what's called Vajrasana. Both of these postures are very good, especially when you want to try out certain breathing techniques in yoga, because it brings the torso up. I'm more comfortable because we have different anatomical proportions. So I have a shorter waist. I feel the need to sit up on my heels. And when you're sitting up on your heels, you may want to bring your knees close together. Either way, you want to make sure that your knees are very close to the ground. That's where your connection is with the ground. Donna, tell our viewers a little more about yourself.
Sure, I'm very excited to be back here today, especially after the holiday season. Yes, on a daily basis, I work in sales, so my days are long, and I sit at a desk. So coming back to yoga, it's really something I look forward to. I also do a lot of cardio exercises and body strength, but I found yoga very relaxing for both my body and mind as well.
It releases all those feel-good juices, right?
Yes.
I'm so glad you're back, Donna, and I hope you get what you came here for. I hope you get that wonderful release, that that real high, endorphin high. I know why Josiane's here, but our viewers may have forgotten. So Josiane, please tell us a little more about yourself.
Well, I'm not doing it right now, but what I did was belly dancing.
Right.
That was not a long time ago, but mostly martial art. That sounds very young, and Aikido, Taekwondo, Kendo, Judo, karate, sailing, boxing,
Right.
and I play bridge. And everything
Now you
in
know why I
between,
call her crazy, right?
everything in between was my yoga link.
That's wonderful. So yoga is like a common denominator. And
Yes.
I also know, Josiane, that you are very, very comfortable sitting in full Padmasana. I've seen you do it. I want you to tell our viewers to be very careful because they may notice that you have socks on.
Yes.
Tell them what kind of socks you have.
The anti-skid.
Right, anti-skid. So she's got rubber dots under the socks. So if you do have to, I noticed Donna's barefoot, so am I. If you do have to use socks for whatever reason, make sure that you're safe. And it's all about being safe. So we have stopped mailing out this book and the postcard, but if you come here and join us in our stretch programs, in our episodes, we will make sure that you get a copy of all that we promise you. Feel free, just come and sit down, and we have, like I said, we're an open program, so we do invite people to come and stretch with us. As soon as we finish this episode today, I'm going to stand up. We're all going to stand up right now. And if you're a little late, feel free. You can still just walk in. We do keep a few open mats. But ideally, we don't mind if you come late. Just make sure you don't leave too early. Okay. Let's do this. Let's put all this. No, that's right. No, sometimes people have appointments and they've got to keep them. So that's okay. That's fair, only fair. Okay. We're going to take you through now. I'm sure many of you have made New Year resolutions. We're a few weeks past, but the year is still new. We're going to take you through the whole sequence one more time between today, tomorrow, and the day after. We're going to workshop 48 simple stretches. So let's try that. Why don't we stagger ourselves? Donna and Josiane, if you want to come forward. Heels are together, toes are slightly apart. We're going to start with posture number 1 in the sequence. So bring your arms first in front of your chest. Inhale, heels are together, toes slightly apart. Bring your pelvis, tilt your pelvis just a little bit forward. Keep your legs nice and straight. Open up your chest, take your shoulders back. Close your eyes if you want to. Make sure that you don't feel yourself swaying from side to side. Hold still. Inhale, take your arms overhead. Palms are together. You can clasp your palms. You can clasp your fingers across over the opposite palm. You can keep your fingers straight up. Now exhale, fold from the hip, keeping your back nice and straight. Exhale and fold. Feel that wonderful stretch in the back of your legs. That's your hamstrings are stretching right there. Your sciatic nerves are getting a beautiful, delicious stretch. If your fingers don't touch the floor today, that's perfectly all right. Place your hands at your ankles or your shin. Try to avoid your knees if you can, but if you must place your hands at your knees, make sure you don't push forward, push it back too much. Don't do that. Now, inhale. As we inhale, we're going to bring our arms up to shoulder height, palms facing each other, and we're going to exhale and bend at the knees. So first, let's inhale. Bring your arms up. Hold it at shoulder height, palms are facing each other. Bring your head up. Exhale, bend at the knees. The first posture that we started out in, please feel free, folks who are practicing with us at home. If you feel there's a bit of pressure on your knees in this posture, you can lean back just a little bit. And this posture is called Utkatasana or Thunderbolt, and you can just imagine it's like a Z shape, so just think of it as a lightning stroke of lightning. Let's inhale, come up. Exhale and relax. Bring your arms down by your side. Let's turn to the right. Now we're going to take turns and turn to each of the cameras. So both cameras will pick us up. We have fantastic camera crew here and we have a wonderful crew in the back as well. So we're not worried. We're just going to keep stretching, enjoy ourselves. Bring your legs out about 3 feet apart. Put your brakes on first, which means bring your toes in. So you want to make sure your feet are nice and secure. Josiane, you have socks on, but I know you've got rubber dots. I'm not too worried. And my fancy chain has come off. I'm going to put that on the floor. Okay. Once you are nice and secure, bring your right foot out, so that your left foot, I'm sorry. Bring your left foot out. And actually, Donna, you may want to bring, you're fairly tall, so you may want to bring your feet out just a little more.
Okay.
Just so you can take full advantage of your height. The heel of your left foot aligns with the sole of your right foot. Look to the left. Let's inhale. Bring your arms up to shoulder height, palms facing down. Let's lean forward a little bit to the left. Keep exhaling. Dip your left hand in front of your left ankle. Right arm goes all the way up. This is Trikonasana. Trikon. 3 is 3, cone is corner. Trikon is literally 3 corners or triangle. I'm going to bring my feet out apart a little more so I can get closer to the floor. Actually, that's another reason, Donna. If you bring your legs apart a little more, you get closer to the floor.
Works.
Yeah, and you should feel the stretch. It doesn't matter if your hands don't touch the ground, as long as you feel the stretch in your adductor muscles, the inside of your upper left thigh. Inhale, come up. Palms are at shoulder height. Turn your left foot in, turn the right foot out. Lean a little bit to the right. Exhale. Now, we're not going to bend. You're ahead of yourself now. Exhale. Dip your right hand in front of your right ankle. Left arm goes up. Look up at the raised arm. That's it. Very nice. Now, if you want to align yourself nicely, you can bring your shoulder back. The shoulder of the left arm, the raised arm, can go back just a little bit so your chest opens up, and you will also feel this wonderful stretch on the inside of your upper right thigh this time.
Okay.
Let's inhale, come up. Bring your arms to shoulder height. Keep your right foot where it is. We're going to try and transition to the next posture. Look to the right. Exhale and bend your right leg at the knee. Exhale and bend. Now, what you just heard, if you did pick that up, I heard it in my knees. If you hear a crackle and a pop in your knees, that's not Rice Krispies. That's actually air pockets. So what you just heard, if you did, was air pockets. And if you've been practicing every day, you'll notice that they get softer and softer, and finally those air pockets do disappear. Exhale and dip your right hand in front of your right ankle. This is Veerabhadra, Brave Warrior. Let's go down. Exhale and dip. Left arm goes all the way up. Both palms face forward. And hold. If you want to get a little adventurous, you can keep exhaling. Take your left arm all the way overhead. So you feel, keep going. Donna, give that a shot. Take it, that. So you can feel a wonderful stretch in your obliques on the left side. And hold. Let's inhale, press with the right foot. Let's come up. Inhale, come up. Bring both arms to shoulder height. Palms are still facing down. Straighten your right knee, turn your right foot in. And now, turn your left foot out. We're going to transition 3 postures, 2 more postures on this side this time. Exhale, keep your palm facing down. You're going to conserve your energy. You don't want it going out. Exhale, bend your left leg at the knee. You're still looking left. Keep exhaling. Bring the left hand in front of the left ankle. Right arm goes all the way up. Look up at the raised arm. This is Veerabhadra Kona. Veerabhadra is Brave Warrior. Kona, as you know, is a corner. I'm not sure where the Brave Warrior is hiding, in which corner, but take your arms all the way overhead. Keep exhaling. Take your arms overhead with your palm facing the floor. You should feel a wonderful stretch this time on the right side of your midriff. That's your obliques on the right side. Inhale, press your left foot into the floor. Let's come up. Bring both the arms at shoulder height. Straighten your left knee. Turn your left foot in. Wiggle your feet a little closer together. Exhale, bring your arms down. Now, we can bring our feet all the way close. Let's turn this way now. Let's turn around this way, Josiane. Let's go the other way. Let's turn to face the left. Hi, Ali. Bring your feet together about 12 to 16 inches apart. Now we're going to get into a fairly intense back bend. But remember, if you are not able to go too deep, it's perfectly okay. The idea is not to get very deep into a posture. The idea is to feel the stretch. So if your body is not ready to go deep today, perfectly okay. Don't beat yourself up over it. I don't. I know where I can stop, so I will stop. Feet are together. Put your brakes on. So bring your toes in. Feet are about 12 inches apart. Place your palms on your buttocks and push your elbows back. So take your elbows back. That'll open up your chest. So your pectorals are opening up. Your intercostal, the muscles between your rib cage, that opens up. And your, the thoracic cavity that divides the abdomen and the lungs. The lower abdomen and upper abdomen, they're divided by another cartilage. All of that opens up. So let's bring our elbows back. Inhale, take your head up. Inhale your chin up. When you get past midpoint, as you exhale, glide your palms down the back of your legs and make sure you keep the connection. Do not let go. Don't suspend your hand in midair. Bend your knees if you have to. And hold.
Okay, go.
Inhale, come up. Now, Josiane had made a wonderful suggestion a few episodes ago when we do an intense back bend, and thank you, Josiane, it's a great idea. If you feel the back bend is a little intense, just to take some of that intensity off of it, you were suggesting doing a twist, right? So let's just do a little bit of a free twist to make sure you don't hurt yourself before we go into a supporting forward bend. Okay, this time we're going to get our feet out a little wider apart than we would normally do. So I'm going to get mine about 4 feet. I think that's approximately 4 feet. The taller you are, the wider you want to have your stance. Put your brakes on, especially in this posture. You want to be absolutely sure that you're very safe. We're going to inhale and make sure this is a good time. Actually, you know what? Excuse me, hold it. I'm going to get a brick just to demonstrate in case we need to. Okay, this is a good time to use any props if you have them at home. Feet are apart. Inhale, bring your arms up to shoulder height, palms facing down. Keep inhaling, take your arms all the way overhead, palms facing in. Clasp your palms together in any manner that you've been trained to do before. We're going to exhale and fold from the hip, keeping our back nice and straight. Exhale and fold. I want to make sure I don't hit Josiane, so I'm going to try. Okay, we have a good distance here. Now, those who are stretching with us, use a prop. If your head does not touch the floor today, it's perfectly all right. But if you want to try it, place your palms between your legs, between your feet. Keep your elbows close together. Keep exhaling and dip. Now, if the crown of your head is not ready to touch the floor today, it's perfectly okay. You want to try and use a prop. We are going to use a brick. I'm going to place the brick right here. Keep exhaling. Try to touch the top of your head to the lowest point of the brick. Now, if you're not quite ready for that one, bring it to the middle orientation. Exhale and dip. Some days you might be extremely tired. Take it to the highest orientation. Whatever you do, make the connection. When you are ready, when you've had enough of this, don't forget you should feel that stretch on your adductor muscles on the inside of your upper thighs. When you're ready, press with your palms, wiggle your feet just a little bit closer till you think it's safe to come up. Clasp your palms together, bring your arms out in front of you, exhale, and let's come up with a nice straight back. Inhale as we come up. Exhale and release. We're going to wiggle our legs closer together. Now, how does that feel? First, I want to get some reaction. Feels good, doesn't it?
Yes, I love
she
it.
loves this.
Yeah.
She's crazy.
Yes.
You feel good?
I like it, yeah.
Yeah. It's a wonderful release of endorphins. It can be taken to a spiritual level, but we don't have to. We can enjoy it at the physical level, and once you're ready for it, some people may want to take it to a different level. We're happy right where we are, right, Josiane?
Definitely.
Okay, now let's stagger ourselves. Let's come forward. So Josiane and Donna will come forward. I'll go back. Heels are together, toes are slightly apart. Inhale, bring your arms up to shoulder height, palms facing down. Keep inhaling, take your arms all the way overhead, palms facing in. We're going to get into a posture. The posture that we just came out of is called Ugra. Ugra is fierce. And I guess keeping your legs apart that far, it does give you a very fierce stance. It does make you look like you're very fierce. Just before that, the back bend we did was Tiryangasana. Again, you do not have to remember the names of the postures. We're just trying to talk you through, workshop these postures as much as we can. Tiryang is intense back bend. This time we're going to go into a posture called Ardha Chandra. Ardha is half, Chandra is moon. It's literally, we will try and make ourselves look like a crescent moon. So we're going to exhale and dip to the right and to the left. And you will feel, if you're stretching with us, you will feel a beautiful stretch in your obliques on either side of your body as you bend over to the opposite side. Exhale, dip to the right. And hold. Try not to take your hip out too far. You want to keep your hip as close to the center as you can. Inhale, come up. Exhale to the left. You always want to balance both sides. You want to make sure that you feel the stretch on both sides. Inhale, come back to the center. We're going to exhale, bring our arms down in front of our chest. Keep exhaling. Bring your arms in front of your chest, palms are facing down. We're going to take our feet about 8 to 10 inches apart. Put your brakes on. This is not a balance or an intense stretch, but you still want to keep your brakes on. You still want to bring your toes in. And you will notice, and you will see why, because you'll notice there are two ways to do this posture with this particular stretch. There are two different ways. We're going to talk you through it in a moment. We're going to exhale, and as we exhale, we're going to swing our right arm out. Inhale, come back to the center. Then we exhale, the left arm out, back to the center. The first time, we'll exhale, keeping our hips where they are. We'll try and keep our hips stationary if we can. Exhale to the right. Keep your hips where they are, but let your eyes follow your hand. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, back to the center. This time we're going to stretch. We're going to exhale to the right and to the left, taking our hips with us, and you'll notice how much deeper we might go into these stretches when we take our hips with us. Exhale to the right. Inhale. Back to the center, exhale to the left.
Okay.
Inhale, back to the center. Exhale and relax. Bring your arms down by your side. We've done a lot of arm movements here. Do you feel that tension in your arm? You feel kind of a stretch? We've got 5 minutes. Thank you, Danny. How do you feel? It feels good, right? Even when we stretch, even though we had our arms up, you still feel that wonderful rush. Okay, transfer your weight. We're going to go into a posture. The one we just did was Kati Chakra. Kati is loose somewhere. It's sort of halfway there. And Chakra is wheel. So it's like a spinning wheel. Transfer your weight to your right leg. We're going to go into a posture called Vriksha. Vriksha is tree. And we're going to try and stand on one leg. Remember, in any balanced postures which Josiane loves.
Me too.
I think we all here.
Our favorite.
We all hate balance posture. So this time we're going to teach you a little trick that might help you hold your balance. Lift your left heel off of the floor. So before you raise your left foot off of the floor, make sure you look at a point ahead in front of you, maybe about 3 to 4 feet in front of you, that doesn't move. Try not to make contact. Don't look at Danny. Okay. Don't look at Kenny. Don't look at Talisa. And do not look at anybody who's moving. You can inhale, lift your left foot off of the floor, very gently hold your left ankle with your left hand, attach the sole of your left foot to the inner right thigh. Now we're going to try and stay there for a few seconds if we can. I can feel my foot slipping. It's perfectly okay if you're not ready to take your foot all the way up today. You can place it at the ankle or at the calf. Try to avoid placing it at the knee. And if you come out of a posture, get right back in. Once you're ready to do that, do what Josiane's doing. Bring your palms in front of your chest. Keep inhaling. Take your palms all the way overhead. Now, if you're ready and you feel perfectly poised, close your eyes. Now, I don't think I'm ready yet. So exhale and very gently bring your arms in front of your chest. Release. It does, you do feel it, right?
Yes.
And the added torture, if I may say
To
so,
me, yes, definitely.
is just holding it for a longer time and closing your eyes. When we practice at home, what happens actually, Donna, you try your best not to have any distractions. You try and focus at one point that doesn't move.
Right.
And you will find as you keep stretching and as you keep practicing, you'll find you're able to close your eyes. And that is the ultimate test for us
Yes,
of
I
our
couldn't
balance.
do it because.
Well, right now we have a few distractions too, right? I tried to close my eyes. I felt myself falling off. So yeah, but the thing is to just keep trying. And as long as you can feel the stretch, you can feel yourself being nice and centered, that's all it is. Transfer the weight to your left leg. Let's not forget to do the other side, otherwise Josiane is going to take me to task, I know. Lift your right heel off of the floor. We have 2 minutes left. Thank you, Danny. Lift, inhale. Hold on to your right ankle from the front and attach your right foot to your inner left thigh. Why is my foot slipping today? That's all right. Bring your palms in front. It possibly is, yeah. Inhale, bring your arms up. This time I'm going to transition into one posture. Take your right foot behind you. Take your right foot all the way behind. Exhale and fold over up to midpoint. Just stay right there. Bring your arms in front and hold. Inhale, let's come up. Place your right foot on the floor. Keep your arms where they are. This time we're going to take the left foot up. We're going to dip our torso, raise our left foot off of the floor. Exhale and dip. Take your left foot up behind you. Inhale, let's come up. Exhale and release. We're going to keep stretching into the next couple of postures. We're almost out of time for today's episode. We're going to keep going as long as the cameras are rolling, and when they time us out, we know we will meet you again tomorrow. Now this time, inhale, raise the left foot. Transfer the weight again to your right leg. Raise the left foot. Hold on to your left big toe with your left hand. Very nice, Josiane. Exhale and extend your left leg out. Place your right hand on your right hip for balance. Exhale. Release the left leg. Let's keep going and finish up the other side. Place your left hand on your left hip. Transfer the weight to your left leg. Hold on to your right big toe from the inside. Exhale and extend. Now, Josiane sometimes gets ambitious. She likes to go to the side, so you want to try that, that's fine. If you're not ready, that's perfectly okay. You should just feel this beautiful stretch in your hamstrings. Inhale and release. Thank you for staying with us. Say again?
My left side is very difficult.
You did have an
Balance.
injury too,
I'm
right?
the other way
Handling my
around
foot.
because I
For you-
had broken my leg when I was a kid, so I still can't stand on my right foot very well.
Really? Oh, wow. I'm glad you told me about it because you really want to be careful if you have injuries and stuff.